Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys here, coming at you. Gonna do an opening of not one but two Transformers, and what do we know? It's in two Insecticons. So, bought one at Ollie's last week, and then I just had to break down and order one on eBay. I couldn't find it anywhere. This was my eBay. It's a little banged up, not a big deal, only because I'm opening it. Otherwise, I'd been a little pissed off the way it came in today. But hey, since I'm opening it, don't care. Ollie's, as you can see there, Ollie's, $9.99 at Ollie's. A little kickback action. Got the kickback. So I got the bombshell already open with the ram horn, the Walmart exclusive. So I went ahead and bought these. Kind of looking at getting the Transformer, some of the Transformer movie figures. Got a Perceptor over here. I'll do that video in just a minute after this one. Gonna knock those out all at once this evening. So anyway, so here we go. Well, we'll start with the one that came in today. My shrapnel, as see, you can tell where it's bent. Yeah, a little creased again. Not a major deal breaker because I'm opening. So there's the back side of the box. And then you get, of course, the movie, the arc in the background from the movie beginning scene. So, yeah, Shrapnel. This was one of my, pretty sure he was my first Insecticon as a kid. Actually, may have been my only one. I think I still have mine, actually, laying around somewhere in a box. I think I had some junk Transformers I was trying to get rid of on eBay. Him I did not put on eBay. I think I have him. Actually, I'm pretty sure I tried to, there's the instruction booklet. We got a sticker pad in here. Or that's just the warnings and all that, right? In all 30 languages or whatever you get. Yeah, that's what that is. Well, I'll set it aside in case I need it. Who knows? I might not be able to figure out how to transform this guy. Comes with what looks like an Energon cube. Let's get him out here, shall we? So, movie version. A little lighter on the paint. The paint's a little more, well, kind of in the season, so to speak, Easter. So it's kind of Eastery purple, I think, if I recall correctly. I think my bombshell, it's not the dark purple. It's a little more, like I said, I would use the word Eastery purple. But here he is. And he's very easy to transform. Oh, yeah, that must be his gun in there. About forgot I was going to put this back in there, but I won't yet. Cut out my weapon here, or whatever. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this would be the Energon cube, and then probably a blaster. Oh no, multiple Energon cubes in the blaster. So the interesting part. Move that now. Comes with 6 Energon cubes. Man, how about that? They look like gummies. I'm about ready to go pop them in my mouth and eat them, right? Yeah, not quite. I'm not going to taste that. Not going to taste very sweet. Anyway, the blaster, as you see, it's purple. Now that I do know because that was a little toy weapon that hung around for years and years in my stuff. And I always was amazed at that chrome vac metal or whatever it was. Obviously what happens when it wears off, you see the underneath, and the underneath is not as pretty. And it's kind of I think the underneath kind of turns into what, like a tan color or something. Anyway, let's transform him real quick like and show him off. Look at that. Easy enough. Ain't nothing like it. Pull the legs down. Turn it around, and we have a winner. I actually thought this set a little better in his hand, but hey, whatever. There you go. There's your Shrapnel. Oh, very good, very good. So we'll set him aside. And now we'll do Kickback. So my guess is, Kickback's probably going to have about 6 Energon cubes. Man, I'm going to go dump these at the space bridge, right? Right. Boxes are pretty similar. Oh, better show off the back. So there's his. Again, you can kind of see the whole arc theme on the box. And here he is, Kickback. I never had. That's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure the only Insecticon I actually had that was mine was Shrapnel. My cousin, of course, if you've ever noticed some of my videos, I've discussed things that I've got from my cousin, either a Joe or a Transformer video, mainly. There we go. He had everything, so I know I borrowed him a few times and probably played with him somewhere along the way, but instruction manual and the old language barrier thing. There's that. So, old kickback. But yeah, I never had a kickback, never had a bombshell. But I did have a shrapnel. That much I'm sure of. Like I said, I may still. Actually, I think I ended up with 2. I think I ended up with my cousins at one point in time. Truthfully, I did end up with a handful of his figures. I think either A, because I still had them when I borrowed them and never got them back to him, or he did trade or sell me some stuff at one point in time a while back. Yep, we got Energon Cube for days. Again, if these were gummies, I'm telling you. Oh, one didn't get in my mouth. They're a hard plastic. They're kind of not quite rubbery, almost a little rubbery in there, but not quite. Of course, like I said, these would have been vac metal chrome looking weapons in the day. Transformer movies. We are going with a solid pastel type color. Of course, this one's gray, so not so pastel in that one. Anyway, but glad we're getting these out. All right, so here he is. This looks more like from the movie, and of course the cartoon. Now let's transform him. This one's going to be a little tricky because I did not have him. But I don't think it's going to be as tricky as I think. Now it's just trying to figure out what's the actual... How does this gun fit on there? That's the part. Oh, nope, there it goes. It fits. All right, there you go. Look how easy that was. I love the old Transformers. They're so much easier to transform. Just saying. They were very cool in the day. They're still cool today. And they're very easy to transform. Gotta love them. All right, guys. So here is my bundle of Energon cubes. Shrapnel Kickback. So now my Transformer the movie Insecticon group is complete. I just got to go get the Seekers, and then I'll feel pretty good. I wish they'd come out the Megatron. I really want to buy a Megatron. I just can't. The crazy part is you just can't get one unless it's the OG, I think. That's, you know, the original pistol, like the one like you would want. But all right, guys. Anyway, there you are. An Energon cubes full. But pretty cool. I never... It's funny when I look at these, I'm like, I really always thought they were bigger than that. Guess not. Alright, any rate, there you have it, guys. Your Transformer movie Insecticon Kickback and Shrapnel unboxing / review. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like what you see. And of course, subscribe if you want to get notifications of my videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. With Transformer, the movie. I'm tired. Transformer the movie, Kickback and Shrapnel on Beast and Beast Toys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.